Welcome on in, Chimis. We are here tonight on Frequency TV doing a deep stretch, release, and recharge meditation. My name is Z, your high vibrational, spicy brain, overall wellness and comfort creator here on All the Vibes. Welcome. We are here ready to get the body nice and deeply relaxed and ready for the remainder of the activities, the movement activities that we have for the rest of the week. So welcome, guys. Thank you for coming on in, for sharing space and giving yourself grace and pace to come and do the activity. And of course, we're going to start off with doing some breathing. And if you don't know a position or you need to ease into the position, please do so. Take your breaks. Even when I say breaks, if you need to take extra breaks in between, please do so. Make sure you have your water, you have your space, and your comfy clothes and comfy vibes. All right, guys? All right, we're coming into the breathing. Remember, lotus position. We're breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. You can place the hands wherever you feel comfortable. I like to place my hands on Very good. Guys, we're going to do some open and close good morning swings, bringing it up. Welcome, Regan, Jimmy, welcome. Bringing up those arms and then bringing them back to a close. How you feeling, my love? How's your recovery going? Taking it day by day, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Everything crossed like a pretzel. Locked in. But other than the recovery, mentally and emotionally, how have you been feeling, Jimmy? Stretch it on back. Push it to the back. Oh, I love that. See? I love that, Jimmy. Oh. Your healing and your recovery is gonna go amazing. Yes. Crypto, what's up, Jimmy? How you feeling? How you feeling? Right? It does, right? Alright, guys, we're gonna bring it to the side, neck, and then tilt. Okay, so we're gonna hold, remember, our shoulders are nicely relaxed. Okay, Quinn, I was hoping you was gonna make it today because I saw the little green thing on. I was like, oh, she's on. I hope she sees it. She gonna come in. Jimmy. I love you. And you just made it in because we're just starting. We are just in the third. So everybody who's just coming on in, we just finished doing some breathing. We just finished doing our open and closing of the arms. We're just now going to relax, and now we're going to start releasing from the neck, which is also our throat chakra. Okay, guys? So Oh yes, yes. Come in, come. It's time to release. Shoulders are relaxed. And you guys can start with whatever side that you feel comfortable. So I usually start with my right side. Hold it there, and then once you feel like you have that intensity locked in, and then you feel like there is a sensation of release coming within. So you're gonna feel sensation kind of just right. You're gonna go in, and then you're gonna tilt the head down. You're gonna feel an even bigger sensation of release coming from the lower side of the neck, close to your collar. Okay, so that's where the throat chakra is at. You wanna make sure that you're breathing in and out, Chimis. Yes, I've been coming on earlier. This is the first week we've been coming on. I started at 6:30 vibes yesterday. So I will be on at 6:30. And then 7:30 on Saturdays, every other Saturday. 12:30 is still on for Friday. So the only thing that changed was the 7:30 slots for the week itself. Bring it up, guys. Tilt the head up. Now you're going to feel that burst of intensity and release. Shoulders are still relaxed. And then bring it down. Align it with your shoulder and then bring it to the center very gently and slow. There. And then go to the other side. And tilt the head down. And bring it back up. And then align it back with the shoulder. And then release to the center. Chimis, hold it there, sit with it. 15 to 20 seconds. Let that neck feel nice and loose. So we had any type of like maybe stiffness, pain, nuisance, kink, whatever it felt, or any type of heaviness around the shoulder area, it should start feeling a little less heavy, okay? We're gonna bring it down to a heavy hold, okay, guys? Bring it up with the hands and bring it down with the head. Let gravity do what it does, and just place your hands there and let gravity hold. You're gonna feel that tension from the middle of the back all the way to the very end of your spine to where the head begins. You're gonna feel that nice intensity just pushing itself out from the sides, from the bottom, outward. Visualize it pushing itself outward like that. Breathe through it, Chimis. And then bring it back up slowly. You're gonna feel that intensity of that release just whoosh over and down your spine. Bring those hands down very slowly as you're breathing. Shoulders are relaxed. We're gonna go into neck rolls. We're gonna do 3 to each side. Remember, we're going to pause in between before we switch over to the other side. Okay, so we're going to give it a 5-second pause in between before we do the switch. Okay, so bring down the head, down, chin to chest, let it meet. Alright, shoulders are relaxed. And begin roll around. And we're going to meet chin to chest. Hold for 5 seconds. Once you meet up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you so much. And welcome. Welcome on in. Roll it to the other side. Very nicely and gently. Breathing through it, guys. Remember, this is a very slow, deep stretch. Melting the negative emotions, the stress, the negative feelings, any tension in the body physically. It is just you and I, the music, and space. Nice, so slowly. Welcome, Jen. Welcome. And hold it 5 seconds when you meet chin to chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring up the head slowly. Yes, Jimmy, we're gonna bring that arm over to the side. Hold on, I gotta take this over. Bring it over to the side. You guys are still waiting. It's okay. Bring it over to the side. And hold. And then bring that hand or that arm down a little bit further. And just hold it there. Stretch out that tricep. Stretch out that shoulder. Shoulder blade. Bicep. Feel the intensity. Feel a little sensation coming from that upper arm area. And once you release, it's going to be a melting release. Okay. And remember, we go inward, go down, and release. You're going to feel it, guys. Reset. And then bring it back up. And slide it down. And then release down my eyes. And reset. We're going to do our obliques. Twist, okay? It's going to be the side to side oblique stomachs, okay? So it's not a full twist. We're just bringing in those arms closer and stretching sideways. And then pushing with that hand and just stretching out. And bring it back down. And then over to the next side. Inward. And then twist. And stretch. And one more time to each side, flowing into it. Flow and push. Bring it back in, flowing into it. And one more time to the other side, Chimis. Bring it back in. Flowing into it. And going back to the side. And just bringing that hand down on its own. Slowly. Gently. Hold it there for 10 seconds, Chimis. Let those arms get those circulation. Get that circulation within itself. We're gonna get into a cat-cow roll. And flipping it over to the side. Going into a cat-cow roll. We're gonna do the up downs, okay? So get into the forest position. And we're gonna push it up slowly. And hold. And then bring it down, Chimis, very slowly, very gently. And then push it up. Hold it there. Bring it up slowly. Breathe through it. Remember, Chimis, please breathe through it. Mari, Chimi, welcome. Thank you so much. How you feeling today, Chimi? Hold it there, Chimi. And then bring it down. And push it back. force position, we are going to go into a needle thread hold. So we're going to bring it in arm and hold it there. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for engaging, Chimis. I appreciate it. And then bring it back up. Hold it there. And then bring it to the other side. And then bring it back up slowly, Chimis. Back to that force position. We're going to go into a wide L back stretch. We're going to bring those hands all the way to the front, okay? And bring that body down, keeping your legs in a 90-degree position. And hold. And then bringing it back up. Bringing those hands just slightly, not all the way to the fours, but just above where you had the hands before. And we're going to bring those legs, those feet into the ready position to get up. And we're going to go into a downward dog, okay, guys? So remember, and whenever you need to come out of that stretch, instead of coming out of it completely, you're going to just whip your legs, okay? So bring it up. And of course, adjust if you need to. Wiggle it out if you need to get that little breathe. We'll go right back into it. We're going to go and smooth into a lie down position for a cobra stretch and just bring it back up. And make sure that your hips are as close to the ground as possible. Hold it there, Chimis. Twist if you need to. And bring it on down. Then bring yourself back up into a gratitude position. And then kick that leg to the side. to go into a V shape. Welcome, sis. Thank you so much for the heart, Jimmy. Thank you, thank you. And make sure that you're sitting. You guys can use this position to either open up wider or keep it just a little bit closely to one another. This one depends on how far you want to deep stretch your hip flexors and your lower back, right? So just as long as you have it in the V shape and you are following along with the instructions safely, you will be okay. All right. Thank you so much for the type that's Jerry, thank you, sis. I hope the day was kind to you. And of course, start with whichever leg that you feel most comfortably with. Okay, so you guys can go either overhead or inward. Today I want to do the inward, so you guys can come on in and just hold right there. We're going to give a nice little quick stretch on each side. Hey. Oh my goodness, Jimmy. Stretch out that back, those hip flexors. And then we're going to bring it up. And then we're going to switch it to the other side, okay? Hey, with the donuts. Let's go. Bring it to the other side, Chimis. Hold it there. Get that nice stretch for your hip flexor and hamstring and that lower back. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Tap that screen, share that live. You guys know what to do. Thank you so much. Breathe through it, Chimis. And then bring it back up. Bring it back up. Hey, thank you so much, sis. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We're going to bring it to the front. Now, this is the part where you want to take it a little bit slower. You are opening up all those hip flexors. And you want to make sure that you're not injuring yourself. Okay, so bring it on down. And hold. Breathe through it, Chimis. This is the time for you to be able to release some of that sacral energy that's pent up there. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Opening up. Just envision the feelings, the energies just coming out at the very ends of your feet, at the soles of your feet. Alexa, resume. She can never behave. 15 more seconds, Chimis, allowing all that energy just come out. I know y'all feeling it. Because I feel it coming out of my legs, out of my feet, or the insoles of my feet. In the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring it back up. Slowly sit with it for another 20 seconds, Chimis. You're gonna feel that tension that was just stagnant there. Any type of, you might feel a little, I feel a little It's okay. Let it out, Chimis. It's alright. It's alright. Just breathe through it. It's a very intense stretch, especially when you're holding it for that long and you have intentions with the stretch itself. You know, you have that visual intention, that mental intention. You're like, no, I want these energies out, but you're visualizing it out for yourself, okay? And we're gonna go slowly into the butterfly pose. And of course, we're gonna bring it in slowly, like gravity do its work. Slowly but surely, you're gonna feel your legs, your knees just slowly dropping closer to the mat, to the floor. Just allow it to do what it do, okay? Let gravity do its job. We're here for about 30 seconds. Hey, thank you, Siri. Coming into it with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna stretch out that pose. And we're gonna sit with that pose right here 10 seconds before we prepare ourselves to go to the front and do that toe tap and hold it on there, okay, Chimis? What am I faced to do? It's a full body. It helps with the lower back, your hamstrings, your back. It's basically folding yourself, like bringing it on in and holding it there. Ten more seconds, Chimis. Breathe through it. And release, Chimis. Release, release. Release it, baby. Hold it there. Point those toes out if you need to. And we're gonna bring it into a child's pose. Right to the side. Sit on those heels. And slowly bring yourself back up. Hold the position. And we're going to sit back into lotus position. And take those deep breaths to bring the stretch to a close. How are you guys feeling? Come back to it slowly. And bring self to center, Chimis. How are you feeling? Let me know in the comments. Do a comparison, a body scan of how you felt before you came into the live and now. Does your body feel more relaxed? Does the tension feel like it has been released? Does your body feel in calmness and serenity? Let me know. Make sure to go drink your water. Make sure to go take some space, grace and pace. If you want to catch any replays or this replay again, you guys know where to find them. The links are right above on the page. Remember to take some mindfulness throughout the day, throughout when you're doing projects, through your work, and take some rest, okay? It's important. Even if it's for 45 minutes. I hope you guys have had a most wonderful night being here with me, sharing space with self and with us here on the Vibe. And I hope that the activity has brought you some serenity and peace for your body, mind, and soul, and of course your space where you're at, and in here and in here. And I hope you have a most wonderful rest of your night, day, and that you get rest, Chimis. Make sure that you get rest. You eat, you hydrate, and take that mindfulness. I love you, Chimis. Thank you so much for being here, being on the Vibe as always, taking that time for sharing that space here with self. Be proud you took this time and you took this moment for you to regroup and for you to get back to self, even if it's just for a moment, okay? Even if it's just for a moment and just for the vibe. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you guys on the next vibe. I love you, Chimis, and to you, a most peaceful and harmonious divine descendant.